Gone live on YouTube for so long, I kind of forgot how to get on here. I think I went live one other time. Ooh. I was going to go on here and this is my explain a little bit about this Saint makeup. If you've ever heard of the Saint makeup, it's a cream makeup that is customized to your skin tone. So like if you go to the store and you're overwhelmed by all of those liquid foundations that are from really light to really dark, and you keep trying to buy the ones that suit your skin tone but kind of miss the mark, this is what I do. I kind of help you customize your shade to your skin tone. So either if you're local to the Caldwell, Idaho area, or if you need a shade match, you can get a hold of me through the DMs, or I have a number you can text too. Just let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. But this is how it works. These are all customized to my skin tone. And this is our double-ended brushes. All of our brushes come double-ended for you, so you get like 2 for the price of 1. And this is the contour. So I just barely press it in. It just takes a very minimal amount. And contour you put in all the areas you want to create a shadow. So like to minimize, if you have a larger forehead, you want to put contour on. It's kind of hard to do it in the viewfinder. Yeah, when I found, I'm 53, and I found this makeup, it's almost been a couple years, not quite. And I just was really skeptical at first because I thought, it's so different. It's such a different concept, you know, putting it on, and it just melts right into your skin. And it kind of just enhances what you already have. It doesn't really, you can have a full coverage, but it doesn't really cover unless you like want it to. And depending on the density of your brush too, you get a fuller coverage. And this is like the lighter, fluffier side would add less of your product. So, and if you have your little jowls, you can just put it up on the top edge of your jowl, and then just underneath your jawline back towards your ear. That kind of diminishes your jowls, and I like to always blend it down my neck too. Kind of helps with that floating head look. You'd have told me 4 years ago that I was going to get on live doing my makeup on YouTube. I said, you're crazy. No way. Yeah, then I take my same contour. I guess I'll just use this with my smudge brush. And I tried to draw 2 lines starting from my eyebrows down the top side of my nose. And when you're doing your contour on your nose, you want to draw these 2 lines fairly close together, because the wider the lines get, the wider your nose is going to appear. And then I just kind of blend it out. And I take some on my lips. Kind of gives you our lips a little fuller look. And cream makeup is so forgiving. It doesn't set till you set it. So you can manipulate it, blend it in more, and do whatever you need to do. Wipe it off, start over. It's not hard. I mean, it might look intimidating, but see all these tins pop out. See, they're all, so like if your shade runs out, you don't have to buy a whole palette. You just buy the one shade that's customized to your skin tone and pop it back in. And then you can just keep the same palette and just buy the shades that you want to use. And this is my lip and cheek level. I really like lip and cheeks. So they blend so smooth. And this is where I keep my powders. I try to keep my powders separate from my creams, because if you ever have accidentally dropped your palette and your powders break and they get messed up in your creams, that's not such a good thing. But this is what I like, because you can just grab it and you have everything you need. You don't have to unscrew each bottle and dig around your makeup bag, trying to search for something that may or may not match your skin tone. Since I've been color matching people, I just color match people everywhere I go. I just think, okay, she would probably be this shade. And in my mind, mentally, I don't do it out loud, but I don't know. It's just kind of a neat. And the shade I'm putting on now would be what you would call your foundation shade. This is my shade. This is what is color matched to my skin tone. I just I really like it because it just blends in so smooth with your skin. You don't have that cakey look. And if it is, and if it shows your pores and accentuates, you know, all your pores and wrinkles, then it's probably too light. You probably need shade to a darker shade than what you have. And this is my accent highlight, which would be called a concealer, what most normal people call concealers. And if you have more mature skin, you want to be really careful with the skin under your eyes. Just put a little bit here and a little bit out here, going upwards. You go up towards your top of your temple there. It kind of gives you a lifted effect. And then you can kind of blend what's there under your eye. So you have less product under your eye. Kind of helps not with that creasing that you don't want to have. I put it in my laugh lines and kind of on the edge of my nose here. This will draw light to the center part of your face when you put concealer here. And I also use it for eyeshadow primer. I don't think I'll go ahead and put my eyeshadow on this live because I don't want to last too long. And then after you do that, you just take it and blend it. My mom is 83 and she says, well, it's going to make my wrinkles go away. I'm like, well, Mom, it's not a miracle product. It can diminish the look of them. Because this makeup is, I don't know, if you get the right shade, it's just kind of amazing. It just kind of makes you look like you have a filter on your face. I go from the before and after, which I won't be able to put on here. And it's pretty quick. I already started with my mascara and my eyebrows done. Just for the sake of it, and I've already prepped my skin. And to prep my skin, I usually use a setting spray. This is the one I've been trying out. It's Make It Last by Milani, I think. Yeah, Make It Last by Milani. That's what I start out with. I spray that on, let it dry, and then I take my e.l.f. primer, or Power Grip Primer. Blah, words are hard. Yeah, and then I put that on. I think you're supposed to let that set for a minute or so. Then go in with the rest of my makeup. And then if you put this, it draws light towards the center of your face. Or kind of brings attention more to your eyes. You take a little dab of that and go right, do a strip right down the center of your nose. Just kind of blend it in. You can press it in. This is where I would get my sponge, but I don't have it here because I didn't bring it over here. My makeup mirror is across the room. And this will help define your cheekbones. You put this just below where you put your contour and just kind of blend it in real good. And just kind of makes your cheekbones pop. You can see the difference? Yeah. And it's so blends into your skin. It just kind of melts into your skin. Most of the ladies that I do a color match on in person, they come to my home and I do a color match on them in person. Halfway through or most of the way through, I'll say, do you feel anything on your face? And they say, no, it just feels like you're literally taking the brush and just putting it on my skin. Like I have nothing on it. And I think that's pretty cool because that's literally what it feels like. Like you have no makeup on. It's just so lightweight. My mascara. That's one thing Saint does not have out is mascara. And I really wish they would because I'm sure it would be a very good product. And this is what I've been doing. I take my bronzer. This is my Bella bronzer and this is an illuminator. And I swirl them together. And then you take it on the high points. It's like tan in a tin. Take it on the high points of your face. I take it down my cheekbones. It just gives you a, I don't know, more life to your skin. I'm so pale. Anything that makes me have a little bit more color, I usually gravitate towards. Yeah. And then I add my blush. And if I wanted to put another little more illuminator, of course, I'm not going to do my eyeshadow. I would normally do my eyeshadow on this live. And this is my blush. I'm going to try to go in and use these two colors, mix and match them. And if you want to know any of the shades, you just have to ask me. YouTube will not let us link anything anymore. Like, it's not a clickable link, so you can't click it. Which is kind of frustrating because it saves you a lot of time for people. Excuse me, a lot of time because people, you know, you're not always on here or check your comments every little bit to know if somebody needs something. So it's gonna have to have a workaround for that. And see how smooth that just blends right in with your skin. And I'm gonna put this on my lips. In my viewfinder, which I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Mix and match some of them. That's what I like about this, because you can just take two different colors and blend them together and make a whole different shade. If you want to, make it lighter, make it darker. They have what they call a black cherry, and it's really super dark. I don't have it in my tin right now. It's beautiful on, I think, any skin tone. It would look good on. And that just illuminates the high points of your cheeks. Illuminator, you can put it like on your lips or on the high points of your cheeks. Kind of just gives you that lit from within glow. If you're interested in a custom color match, just leave me the comment match below and I can send you some more information or contact you. And it's kind of hard that they don't do clickable links anymore. That makes it such a bummer. But yeah, this is my Saint all-in-one makeup compact. You just grab some brushes, and of course they don't have mascara. And this one has 3 different levels, but you can just get a little mini compact if you want, if you're more of a minimalistic person. But yeah, don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything, any questions answered or anything else. Thanks for watching.
Ooh.